afternoon. We are in La Paz today. It's the biggest city in the Baja Peninsula, and we're trying to figure out the ferry schedule to get over to the mainland. We want to make sure we can try and get over in the next few days, but some people say that it can take up to 2 weeks to get like a reservation and get on the boat. So,
but we've heard that you can sometimes you can just roll on, like they have extra room. So
yeah,
we're gonna scope it out.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna go down to the ticket office, try and talk to some people, see what we can make happen, see how it goes from there.
Yay!
Yeah, see how it goes. Cheers.
So we just got done talking to the TMC ferry personnel. They were very nice and worked with us since our Spanish is very bad. She helped with Google Translate. Unfortunately, the next official reservation to get on the ferry is in 2 weeks, the 29th, which is a lot longer than we wanted to spend here. They did say that we could just go to the docks and maybe that we'll be able to get on a ferry of that day. They just can't give us an official reservation, which was very nice of them to tell us, especially since it took a while with our poor translation to understand that. So we're gonna go to the second shipping company and see what their availability is and what their prices are, just to get some options. You do have to price shop a bit. And wish us luck.
Gracias.
So do you want to travel tomorrow to Mainland or Topolobampo?
We're just trying to figure out how much it is going to cost.
We have this is the price for Topolobampo,
Okay.
close to Mochis, Sinaloa, and for Mazatlan.
Okay.
This is the price in Mexican pesos.
See, and then is it more for us as well, or is it
Yes.
everything?
Yes, you need to pay for here.
So we just got out of the Baja Ferries office, which is one of the 2 ferries operating out of this La Paz here. And they did have more availability, and they said we could leave as early as tomorrow if we wanted to, but they are a lot more expensive. So we have to decide whether we want to leave and pay the money, or try and get on the other ferry, which is much cheaper, but less of a guarantee until we get closer to our reservation date, which is 2 weeks from now. So I think we're gonna go down to the docks and see what that's like, and I guess make a decision, see what happens. Wish us luck.
Things are going on, some kind of rally. Next on me. There's some tents here. This must be one of the markets that we could have visited.
Little concert.
Festival.
Instead of going down to the docks right away, we decided to run some errands around La Paz. As it got dark, we met up with our French amigos and set up camp down by the beach, not too far from the ferry terminal. The plan was to head to the terminal in the morning to scope things out.
So now we're trying to get on Baja ferries. We're gonna hit this beautiful bush. Bye, Bush. We're sorry. We love you. We're with our friends, and they speak a little bit more Spanish, so we're hoping that it will make it easier to maybe get on a ferry, to the TMC ferry to Tope. Hopefully we'll get on one tonight or tomorrow. We shall see.
We might just be spending a couple hours here trying to figure out how the whole system works. There are a lot of big trucks here.
Document, what kind of document do we need?
How long it was and how...
Okay. We will bring this.
Yura, espera español.
Ya que yo soy BTMC, tendría que checar la aplicación.
Okay. So, no podemos ir now, ahora.
Preguntar los precios, pero tienen que pasar por báscula para que le den el aforo y puedan ir con ellos para que...
Después.
Después podemos preguntar informaciones. Okay. So
Okay.
first we need to cross this, and they are going to take
No,
measurements.
not cross, go on the line.
Just go on the line to give us this ticket, and then we can ask for more information.
Got it.
Okay. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Do you want me to help you get out?
No.
All right. Now we have the measurements.
Okay.
We can buy tickets.
Okay. We can figure out how much a ticket costs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know yet.
Yeah, TMC's not open. I'm gonna come over back there with you. Okay, so we got on an early ferry. It leaves now, and we're rushing. It's the medium price ferry. So yeah, hopefully it all works out. We're not gonna be able to sleep in our vehicles, so we got all of our stuff.
And we need to wait, apparently.
That's fine. Did he say how long we have?
I'm going to ask him again.
Okay, 'cause
He told me to park here,
mhm.
so I guess we need to wait.
Okay, I got a little cut off there, but we are in line for the ferry. They're loading all the big trucks first, and we're going to the city of Topo, they call it for short, but I'll put the full name up on the screen. Yeah, this is an exciting day, and I mean, I'm sure it's not a big deal for everybody who does this on a daily basis, but yeah, when you don't speak the language very well, and there's a lot of big trucks zooming around and big boats and whatnot, yeah, it's exciting. But it turned out to be a little bit more money than we wanted to pay for this, but that's the way it goes when you're not fully prepared, and you can never be fully prepared when everything is so new. Yeah, I think this is going to be good. We have It's like a 12-hour boat ride, I think, or at least it was to Mazatlan. I'm not sure what it's going to be to Topo, but we'll keep you updated. So, see how it goes. So this part was pretty crazy. These guys do not waste time getting these trucks and trailers on board, and if you're the one slowing things down, you quickly become the center of attention. Because this is not a pull-through ferry, everything has to be loaded backwards. So as I approach the ramp, I get a signal from one of the operators to flip around and start going in reverse. This is the point where I really wish I had a backup camera on the truck. No rear view mirror, just side mirrors. They kept signaling me back and back. Several trucks behind me and more in front. They signaled that I'm going down the center ramp, into the bottom of the boat, down a skinny 100-meter ramp. Of course, the first thing I feel when cresting the ramp is a big lurch from the truck. I thought I hit something, but it was just a large transition bump. That's how little I could see. I started backing down the ramp, trying to go as straight as possible, just focusing on ensuring my mirrors didn't scrape the side. At one point, I just had to turn off my brain and let my body do its thing. And it turned out fine. I made it to the bottom where they had me parallel parked between two other trucks. Now, I just had to get back up the ramp before another truck came through. You could definitely tell that this experience was a bit much for me, but we were making it work. I eventually found Kelly and our friends, Oud and Bastian, and we explored the boat together. You had an assigned seat that looked like this, but we never really sat there. There were two small theaters playing movies, in Spanish of course, as well as a bar and a cafeteria. We also just enjoyed standing out on the balcony and watching Baja move away from us. The boat ride ended up being around 8 hours long. We played games, watched a movie, took a nap, things like that. Overall, a very nice experience. We arrived in Topo around 10 p.m., but I had to wait until about 10:40 for my turn to head down to the truck. Kelly went with Oud and Bastian, and once we were out of the boat, we met up on the road outside the terminal. Yeah, I mean, I can wait here, I think, but Then we started looking for a place to camp. Because it was the weekend, there were still a lot of people out enjoying their evening. So we decided to drive for a bit, away from everything, to a small beach spot we found on Overlander. When we finally arrived, there were police blocking the road we were trying to head down. We talked to them, and they said they were trying to limit the amount of partying down in this area, but they were happy to let us camp there. They did patrols throughout the evening and assured us it would be safe. Always great to hear. So we have officially made it to the mainland in Mexico. From Baja to, we're in Topo. And we'll again put the full word up on the screen. But yeah, such a crazy day. It wasn't what we were expecting at all. We thought we were going to be in La Paz for at least another few days, if not another week. But thanks to some luck, some research, and some coincidence, we made it over here with our French friends. They were super awesome helping us out with the translations and directions and everything. Getting on and off the ferry was crazy, but overall just a pretty smooth experience. But yeah, just wanted to give an update, and this ends our latest crazy adventure. So cheers, have a good night.